Remember the debate over universal pre-K in New York City? We may not be out of that just yet. Turns out the city got more than 41,000 applications for universal pre-K spots, but there aren't nearly enough seats to fill all of those spots. And one of the solutions that Mayor de Blasio is looking at would be trying to go back to Albany potentially for more money. Of course, that was one of the big sticking points in the relationship between Mayor de Blasio and Governor Cuomo. De Blasio wanted a tax on top-end New Yorkers to try to pay for it. Governor Cuomo said absolutely not. How much of a sticky wicket is this for Bill de Blasio right now when this is his signature campaign issue, Dominic, and he's going to have to turn people away or turn students away from pre-K? But
here's what I don't understand. They should have known initially that they would have to turn people away.
Absolutely.
There's been a problem with overpopulation of the New York City school system for the last 25 years. I mean, it's not talked about that much anymore, but you have kids going to school in New York City in closed warehouses that have been remodified. Some places that are environmental not good, dry cleaners, with factories where they have redone them and made them. So if there's a problem with enough seats, what makes you think there's going to be enough seats for the pre-K program?
Look, I think the mayor has the same problem that President Obama has. There's a difference between campaigning and governing.
That's a good point.
And when you think about it, you should have thought about this already. You should know this wasn't well thought out. You should have had an idea of what you actually need, how many people would apply, because if you're going to push something forward, you want it to be successful. And when you have thousands or tens of thousands of kids with no pre-K, what are they left to do?
But can I just say, they did do an actual report prior to the enactment of the bill that documented their anticipated.
The state did?
No, de Blasio's office, both on after school and on full day pre-K. And one of the things about this is you're saying to parents, do you want to sign up? Now, you're going to anticipate some parents are going to say, no, I don't want full day pre-K. The mother and father is home. I'll take a few hours. I'll send them down the block to the babysitter. It's hard to know in advance exactly how many, if this is something parents can opt in. It's not mandatory. If it was mandatory, you could take the census numbers and the school numbers and figure it out. This is an optional program where you're saying parents sign up, and credit to him. I think I understand it's a problem. Parents wanted it. He wasn't wrong.
This whole thing has been pretty well documented, this power play between de Blasio and Cuomo. Cuomo's the one up for re-election this year. Why can't Bill de Blasio turn around and say, I asked Governor Cuomo for this money. I would have these seats.
So, Andrew, let me make sure I have this right here.
I'm going to sit back and listen to this one. I know it's coming. I know it's coming.
The governor that publicly embarrassed you as mayor when you went to Albany hat in hand for the first time and really didn't understand the political process, and the governor said to you, listen, buddy, I'm the governor. You're just the mayor of New York City. That governor, you're now going to go back to, after he gave you $300 million. He didn't give you the tax, but $300 million to get the program established, and now you're going to go back and go, oops, we need more money, Governor. It's not going to happen. Not in an election year where the governor's already doing tax cuts.
I just would say, I think there could be a way out of it, that these two gentlemen, both strong egos, highly opinionated, they do want to find a common ground. They've made this clear. They make overtures regularly to get along in public. I wouldn't put it past them to find a way to resolve this seat issue.
I'm just waiting for Rob Astorino to come out and be like, why can't we have universal pre-K for everybody?
We don't have it.
Why can't we? Up next, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton gets a big boost in the race for the White House. Could this be the potential backing that she needs? It is something that worked for President Obama 8 years ago. We'll explain that coming up.